So this was an attempt to plot the near field in 3 dimensions. So here we've placed a back reflector, a substrate, and the yellow outline here is the 3D monitor. And this records the electric field strength. The 4 particles we've placed in a cluster, and the configuration being the nanoparticle radius and the distance between each other were taken from the results of the particle swarm optimization that we did. The source is placed at z equal to 350 nanometers and the monitor height is at z equal to 400 nanometers. So we can also see that. Next, we've created 2 planes, 2 slices in the near field. One is at the xz plane and the other is at the xy plane, both centered around the origin. So here in the xz plane, which would be right here if y is equal to 0, the monitor would look something like that. And here we see that a little bit of these nanoparticles are just slightly grazing the boundary. So that's what we see here as well. So you see here and here the nanoparticles are slightly just touching, and the other 2 nanoparticles cannot be seen here because it's in y equals to 0. In the xy plane you can see, however, see the 2 nanoparticles, and the other 2 nanoparticles would be right here, just slightly touching the boundary here. So we're trying to recreate this in 3D. So here's the attempt. So here you can see the 4 nanoparticles here, the 2 big nanoparticles here, and 2 just slightly touching the boundary here and here. And here you can see the ripple here as well, which goes below the substrate. The back reflector that we placed was below z equal to -500, so roughly around here. This would be the back reflector where almost no electric field is present. And this part would be the substrate, and here's the nanoparticle. You can zoom in inside as well and see how exactly does it change. Next, the source that we placed was at 350, so which would be right around here, this blue plane, or yeah, this blue plane right here is the source that we placed, and I'm guessing this red plane below it, just below it, would be the reflection caused by the particles here. Okay, so this was the near field enhancement with respect to Bayer. So I've also tried plotting just the near field here using just 2 particles here. So here again the same ripples are present. So yeah, I'm not sure if this can be put in a paper though.